वैसे खाली है, मुझे लगा था शायद और भी भीड़ होगा, उतना भी नहीं है।
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm in Hyderabad airport right now. We are flying to Sri Lanka, Colombo. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the journey from Hyderabad to Colombo. It's a direct flight, by the way. And we are also visiting some of the places in Colombo, actually in Anuradhapur. So we are going from Colombo to Anuradhapur today. So stay tuned for it and let me show you how the journey goes. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe to my channel right now. हम इंडिगो से जा रहे थे एंड एयरपोर्ट ना बहुत खाली था एंड प्राइस काफ़ी अच्छा था। लाइक हमारा डायरेक्ट फ़्लाइट था हैदराबाद से कोलंबो, वो 13,000 पर पर्सन हमें लगा था एंड काफ़ी छोटा ही फ्लाइट है वैसे, बिकॉज श्रीलंका इज़ वेरी नियर टू अस। जल्दी पहुंच गए थे तो इसीलिए वहाँ पे जाके ऑब्वियसली हैड टू गो टू दिस लाउंज।
खाना वैसे उतना अच्छा है नहीं, बट I got some sausage and bread. Oh, by the way, यहाँ पे इमिग्रेशन में they didn't ask anything, कोई रिटर्न टिकट कुछ भी नहीं पूछा. So they just checked the boarding pass and asked कि what's the purpose of your visit, and that's it, nothing else.
शॉकिंग चीज़ यहाँ पे था कि ये क्रिसमस का टाइम है एंड पूरा एयरपोर्ट खाली था एंड इट इज़ लाइक जस्ट 11:30 इन द मॉर्निंग। तो डोमेस्टिक में इससे ज़्यादा भीड़ रहता है, सो दिस वाज क्वाइट सरप्राइजिंग फॉर मी।
Really, like last time I was here, I was going to Bangkok. It was literally like there were so many flights, and I was just checking the board. There were hardly 4 or 5 flights at this time, which is very surprising. Start boarding. I think it's still like gonna delay around 1 hour, and my brother actually is flying from Bangalore via Chennai. So from Chennai he's flying, and his flight already started. So he's gonna reach, I think, within 1 p.m. So he have to wait for us for quite some time now. We have reached Sri Lanka. It's really hot, like we are just coming from the air bridge, and then also we could feel like it's really hot outside. So my brother has reached almost like 1.5 hours back. This is it. There are a couple of shops right here. So first we are gonna have our immigration done. So we got our luggage, and now we are going to get some SIM from here. Our tour guide, they mentioned like we call them, so they are already here waiting for us. So let us get some local SIM. And the journey, like it's showing in Google, is around 4 hours. So I think we will be reaching maybe around like 6 or 7 in the evening.
So this is the car that we got. The car actually was pretty good and we had one driver along with another person with it. Now this was a tour agency, so we paid them directly, and like we had the car all of the days from airport to airport, and all the hotels as well as the dinner was included in this. Entrance fee and everything we had to pay separately. But I won't really suggest, because for the price that we paid, the hotels were not really good. Also the guide was not really informative, so I won't suggest. And also we did not get the same because they suggested that we will get the SIM in the city itself, but again like it was just 100 or 150 rupees difference. So I would say like it's better to get directly from the airport. And also if you're coming Sri Lanka, you can just get a car. If you can drive, that's the best way, and hotels are very cheap, you can book for yourself. And now coming to the food, so this is just on the, beside the road we had this like dhaba kind of, you could say, but the food actually in Sri Lanka is pretty good. Like it's very similar to what we eat, so you won't have any issue, like Indians won't have any issue having there. And also if you're vegetarian, there are a lot of vegetarian options as well, so that is also not a problem. And especially in the south, you have like vegan food and everything. The south of Sri Lanka is a bit costly, the food part, but the other parts of Sri Lanka, it's pretty cheap, I would say. So we got some rice, we got some crispy chicken, and we also got some biryani and like lassi and everything. So everything, like the food was, again, we were very hungry because it was almost 8-9 hours that we are here. So anyway, we are finally on the way to our next destination that is on the way. So this is Muneshwaram temple located near Chulao in Sri Lanka. तो ये एक ancient temple ही नहीं है. It is also one of the most important places connected to Ramayan. So according to the legend, after Ram defeated Ravan, so Lord Ram came here to worship Lord Shiva. तो इसी वजह से इस temple में हिंदूज के लिए काफ़ी significant माना जाता है. तो temple की history भी काफ़ी interesting है. It is believed that it is more than 1000 years old. फिर पोर्चुगीज के रूल के टाइम यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारा डैमेज भी हुआ था, लेकिन बाद में इसे पूरा रिस्टोर भी किया गया था. और आज ये श्रीलंका का वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट शिव टेम्पल में से एक है. एंड ऑनेस्टली, इवन इफ यू आर नॉट हियर फॉर द रिलीजियस सिग्निफिकेंस, द टेम्पल इटसेल्फ इज सो ब्यूटीफुल. द आर्किटेक्चर, कलरफुल स्कल्पचर्स, और यहाँ पे आके ना एक पीसफुल वाइब इज समथिंग दैट यू विल डेफिनेटली नोटिस. सो इफ यू आर विजिटिंग, इफ यू आर ऑन द वे टू अनुराधापुर, दिस प्लेस इज डेफिनेटली वर्थ टू एडिंग इन योर आइटिनरी. Our next stop is a Manavari temple, and although it looks like a peaceful temple today, it is actually believed to be the first place where Lord Ram installed a Shiv Linga after his war with Ravan. So according to legend, Ravan को हराने के बाद Lord Ram wanted to seek forgiveness. उन्होंने यहीं पे आके एक शिव लिंगा इस्टेब्लिश किया था और लॉर्ड शिवा की वर्शिप की, और इसीलिए इस लिंगम को राम लिंगन भी कहा जाता है. और ये प्लेस रामायण से जुड़े हुए बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट टेम्पल्स में से एक माना जाता है. तो टेम्पल का एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत ही काम एंड पीसफुल था. इट नॉट बी एज ग्रैंड एज सम ऑफ द अदर टेम्पल्स इन श्रीलंका, बट दैट्स एक्चुअली व्हाट मेक्स इट स्पेशल. एंड यहाँ पे आके भी यू कैन फील लाइक अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सेरेनिटी. अगर आप श्रीलंका में रामायण ट्रेल एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हो तो डेफिनेटली आई वुड रिकमेंड कमिंग टू दिस Manavari temple and add it to your itinerary.
Was the Manavari temple, and now we will go to our hotel.
So it's 9:30 p.m. right now, and we just reached at Anuradhapura Hotel, and yeah, it was a pretty long journey, and I'm quite hungry. Also in between, just in the road, it was near that national park, so we actually saw 2 elephants. Yeah, but it was 3. It was pretty good. But anyway, let me show you the place. So this is a Lake Margosa Lake Resort. This is a reception area. There's this pretty Christmas tree. That's our luggage, and I'm guessing this is the, yep, so this is the dining area. So they gave us some welcome drink, some Sri Lankan drink, pretty nice. So this is our room. There's a sofa, and there are 2 double beds. Like actually in the same room at least 4 people can stay. These are the towels, and let me show the washroom. Ulto. Okay. The washroom is pretty good. So yeah, that's it. तो यहाँ पे बुफेट डिनर था, और हमारे पैकेज में डिनर भी इंक्लूडेड था हर दिन के लिए अलॉन्ग विद द होटल. तो यहाँ पे खाने में क्या क्या है बताते हैं. तो एज यू कैन सी देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, लाइक यहाँ पे नॉर्मल राइस, फिर वेजिटेबल फ्राइड राइस था, यहाँ पे एक पुलाव टाइप भी था. चिकन के भी यहाँ पे आई थिंक 2 ऑप्शंस थे. इट वाज लाइक आई थिंक दिस वाज अ स्टार्टर, और यहाँ पे फ़िश के भी ऑप्शंस थे. तो मेरा भाई तो फ़िश नहीं खाता है, तो उसे बस चिकन ही लेना हुआ था. यहाँ पे दाल ना हम नॉर्मल जैसे दाल खाते, नॉर्थ इंडियन दाल, वैसे टाइप यहाँ पे दाल मिलता है. यहाँ पे कुछ बैंगन का कुछ सब्ज़ी था, एंड बहुत सारी सब्जीज थे. दीज आर सम ऑफ द चटनीज एंड कॉन्डिमेंट्स, सैलड्स, ये सब था. तो खाना वाज प्रिटी गुड यहाँ पे. सो होटल वैसे अच्छा ही था. And in the next video, I will show all the places that I visited in Anuradhapur. Sri Lanka series is going to be really good, so subscribe kar lena and comment if you have any questions.